a baddie, but doesn't look like one. This is me every time things get too maritime. Kodai. Kodai! Who do I ship you with? Hey, Swift from TinyWave TV, and this is my Space Battleship Yamato Journal. Thank you to everyone who voted and helped me decide on this new journal. Our awesome TinyWave community. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an amazing journey. You guys, I'm worried. Not because of what Reinhardt said at the end of his comment here, but because I watched 7 episodes and I can feel it already. This is gonna be an emotional ride. Not ride though, a voyage. An emotional voyage. Like if it wasn't called Space Battleship Yamato, I think it was just Ship Yamato. Battleship Yamato. Sometimes I forget we're even in space. With all the naval aesthetics, vocabulary, vibes, which is great, no complaints there. But emotionally speaking, I'm bracing myself. Anyway, let's dive into it. Episode 1. The Yukikaze incident. My honest reaction watching it for the first time was, what a waste of such a fine ikemen. Now I'm kind of like, I hope you don't mind me bringing up Gneiden. When my boy Ziggy died, it was a huge blow, right? I was crying non-stop. It was But somehow as the story went on, it got even more tragic. The grief deepened. I feel like this is similar to that. Little Kodai is still trying to figure out what to do with himself and this loss. It's like every decision he makes is colored by it. I already feel depressed. Anything to cheer me up.
あの二人は士官学校以来の大親友でな。ちょうど今のお前さんたちみたいなもんかの。
いや、俺たちはそんなんじゃ。
Did he just say no homo? I don't care. I ship you two. And of course, those two as well. Old gays are something else. Moving on to episode 2, we get exposition. Things get clearer with the ISCANDAR situation and everything. Sorry, Alright, this name, the way they say it in Japanese is very close to the way we say it in my native tongue. So I had to check the dub and like relearn how to say it. Yeah. Iskandar. I have no complications saying the name of this girl though. The Space Battleship Yamato. Here's how I describe her. She's a baddie, but doesn't look like one. She's low-key. She has the power, but doesn't flaunt it. She has her own vibe, her own style. No one to move with the trends. Old school, you know? An old soul in a young body. She's a princess of power. She's a Marina stan. So by the end of this episode, we got the whole crew on board and our niche princess launched into space. I've got a question though. Why are the female staff wearing those bodysuits and the dudes aren't? Is this discrimination and fan service? Episode 3 gives us the OP finally, and I love it. Can't help but move along every time it plays, and nope, I don't skip. So yes, so far I'm enjoying the show. It looks amazing. The music is great, but I'm starting to feel stressed. This deadline is insane. There are enemies everywhere and they have no chill. The princess acts up sometimes. Stress. Let's wrap up episode 3 with 4 words. The wave, motion, gun. Episode 4, Kodai and Shima butt heads cause God forbid we cross paths with the enemy and not throw a punch or two. I'm not judging him though. He's a Cancer, I'm a Cancer. I get it. As a rule of thumb, never ever mess with a Cancerian's family. And if you do yourself a favor and run. At any rate, there are a couple of adorable gays. They're cute. Whatever they do. Now, I realize I haven't shouted out any of my favorite girlies. I mean, Yamato Hime just overshadows everyone, but Yuki, my girl. Kodai was so rude to her in episode 2, but here we get a bit of development in that dynamic. Plus,
yes, Queens.
Akira. To think they were keeping this gem of a pilot in accounting. Also, RIP Yukikaze, you brave woman, and all your crew. Now, one thing I will not tolerate is ugly people calling our princess ugly.
Shut your
I look at her and all I see is beauty. Like the way she launches the fighters, beautiful. Then we got them Pluto getting sneaky with their beam attacks. Y'all ain't got on him, eh? Though that last one was bad. Ooh. Again, they got nothing on her. Soon enough, she said,
I rise. I rise. I rise.
She was like, I rise and I slay. The captain was super cool shooting that freaking satellite down, and the episode ends with Yamato's victory. This is albeit a little bit confusing to the alien final boss. Is he the final boss though? Anyway, this I found interesting. When he first showed up, I was like, he's gonna have one of those bitchy voices like, what Kodai's VA does as Sebastian in Black Butler. Then he started talking, and I was like, damn! Yeah, consider me interested and invested. I mean, he still looks like a bitch, but at least his spike. Anyways, the sun sets on Pluto. We move on to the next episode. Starting this one off with, what is this? Workplace harassment? I don't know, man. This dude's sus. I watched enough anime in my time to know these eyes mean trouble most of the time. You tell me, should I watch out for this guy or not?
赤道ってここ宇宙ですよ。
Yeah, this is me every time things get too maritime. I don't maybe that's the whole point. If it works at sea, it works in space, period. For the first time in these 7 episodes, we get some much needed peace and quiet. A little comic relief even, at least one item. But underneath it all, that hum of sadness never really goes away. Like, I can't shake this feeling, especially after watching him FaceTime his family, that Shima's not making it back home. I really, really hope I'm wrong. Also, Kodai. Kodai! Who do I ship you with? I mean, him/Shima's nice. We've already established that. But either one of these girlies gets with him, I ditch the Shima ship. Yeah, they make more exciting ships. Sorry, Shima. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Let me know what you think, and see you next time.